raised in no church. I was raised in the world. And I tell you, I've seen that and done that. But one day, when I heard the voice of God prick my heart in that very building back there, something came over me. Didn't quite understand it. But God said, with all I get an understanding. Thank God for pastors after God's own heart that will teach you knowledge and understanding. And my late pastor, he taught me that night as I went to prayer service. And as I said, a holy rolling time. And they picked me up out the floor. I was speaking in tongues as the Spirit of God gave utterance. And he set me on the bench. And he gave me but this one scripture. And it worked back then. And it worked forevermore. It was Acts 2:38. And I went home. I'd already cleaned my vessel the best I knew how. Because when the word came, I hardened not my heart towards God. And I'm here to let you know it's never been the same. I'm not going to tell you I ain't been in trouble since. I ain't going to tell you everything's been good. But I can tell you that I can run and tell that. Because God been good to us. I'm here to tell you that the wide generation wants to know everything why. That even after you tell them why in the word, they won't hear you no more. It's like James on that second day when the mother actually gave him an explanation why. And even after she gave the word, they didn't receive it. In other words, they like them folks that fell on stony ground. And when they fell on stony ground, they enjoyed the word when it come forth. In other words, you knew it was right, but there was no substance in it. And because your feet wasn't planted on solid ground, you fell. I'm here to tell you, when Peter said, upon this rock, I'll build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Do you know all that you do now that ain't like God? The water division in God's house ain't going to tear it down. I'm here to tell you that on the last day, he's coming for a church without spot nor wrinkle. And he said that judgment shall start in the house of the Lord. I'm here to let you know that he's going to call everything under judgment. Not like we do, because we making mistakes. Because the Bible says, judge not and be not judged. And judge nothing before it's time. But you point at me, and you gotta be in your eye, and you trying to look at me. But I heard that the Bible said we need to study, to be quiet, be about our own business, and do what thus say the Lord. I hope you're praying for me. It's time to kill out the wide generation. See, why let Satan, he was already in the house, but he was out in the form. He was never in the sanctuary, because this is the holy of holy places. Do we understand that? Do you know you can't do everything up in here? If we were to paraphrase it, like he told Moses, that Moses, take off thy shoes. For thy place where thou stands is holy ground. Now, I don't mean take off your shoes. But what he was trying to say to Moses, for the updated to 2010, I'm letting you know that this place is the holy of holies. And it ain't about you.